So XDefiant has had some leaks come out about future guns, maps, game modes, and factions coming to the game. All of these leaks have been data mined from the game's code, so that means that a lot of these do plan to come to the game. With that being said though, take everything I say with a grain of salt, as I am not a dev on the game, so I can't 100% confirm any of this. Also, even though there are pictures of this stuff online, I'm not going to be showing any of it, as a lot of those pictures have been copyright claimed by Ubisoft, and I don't want this video taken down. So instead, I'm going to be using pictures from other games so you get an idea of what I mean. Before we hop into the leaks, if you guys like XDefiant and want to stay up to date with everything going on in the game, make sure to subscribe down below, as I will be reporting on everything there is for XDefiant, so you guys never miss out on anything new going on. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into all of this stuff. Starting off with the maps, we have Street Race, White House, Waterfront, Rockefeller, Ski Resort, Jorvik, Himalaya, Bunker, Clubhouse, Aerospace, Chinatown, Hydro Dam, Gunfight, Rooftop, Office Museum, Washington Memorial, and West End. Next up, let's talk about some of the new game modes that could be coming to the game, such as Team Elimination, Team Deathmatch, Juggernaut, Bomb Defusal, which is basically search and destroy, and Mark Rubin has also confirmed that this mode is going to be coming to the game, so that one's pretty much guaranteed, confirmed. We also have Infection, Capture the Flag, and King of the Hill. Along with this, we have some new factions that could be coming to the game, like Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six Siege, the Rabbids, the Crew, Far Cry New Dawn, and Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And before we get into the guns themselves, there are some new mastery camos coming as well, called Pristine, Platinum, and Aura. Now finally, let's talk about the new guns that were found in the game's code. I'm going to list off the guns and where you could have seen them before in other games, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. First up, we have L115, which is basically the MW3 sniper. If you guys remember MW3, the original Modern Warfare 3, I'll have a picture on screen so you guys know what I'm talking about, and that's basically how most of these are gonna go. Next up, we have the LV08. It's basically an AR-15. I'm not really sure what game you could have seen this before. After that, we have the Thompson from World War II. I mean, I feel like everybody knows what the Tommy gun is, or the Thompson, whatever you want to call it. We also have the G36. This is actually an assault rifle from Call of Duty 4. I'm sure some of you will probably remember it, and I think it was in MW3 as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. We also have the FAMAS from MW2, which is kind of interesting because I've noticed there's not a whole lot of burst rifles in this game. There's really only about the M16, and that's really about it, even though the M16 is good, but it would be interesting to see how the FAMAS plays into this. Next up, we have the FAL from Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2. I'm sure most of you remember that, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with this gun, whether or not they'll classify it as an AR rifle, or if they'll classify it as a marksman rifle and have it be a little bit weaker than the other two marksman rifles, but maybe it shoots a little faster. Who knows what they plan on doing with that. After that, we have the PP Bison, which, I mean, if you remember from MW3, I think it was in Call of Duty Ghost. I think it was in Modern Warfare 2019 as well. Like, it's been in a bunch of Call of Duty games, so I feel like most people are pretty familiar with that. Obviously, it's going to be an SMG, so can't wait to see what that'll feel like. Next up, we have the MG5 LMG, which is basically the M91 from Modern Warfare 2019. That's the closest resemblance I could find about this LMG. So yeah, I don't know. I never really used the LMGs in Modern Warfare 2019, so I don't know if it'll be good or anything, but we'll have to wait and see. After that, we got the sawed-off shotgun, which is basically like the Ranger from MW2. I'm sure some of you remember the Ranger from MW2. And then this is kind of the last gun, but however, there is something else that I want to mention at the end of this. But for last, we have the SA87 LMG, which I'm pretty sure was in MW3, and if I remember correctly, it was one of the better performing LMGs in Modern Warfare 3. Like, it was very lightweight. You could basically run it as an assault rifle, but have a little bit of extra ammo with it, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty sure it was in MW3. I think it might have been in Ghost. I don't quite remember, but I definitely remember it from MW3. And then the last thing I want to mention here is that in the files, there is something called a paintball gun for the top 500 ranked skin, which is basically like a reward for getting top 500 in ranked. So we'll have to see how that pans out, and we'll have to see if it's actually like its own separate gun, or maybe it's just a gun skin for something, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. So that is all the leaks that have been found so far in XDefiant. Comment down below some of the things you find to be most exciting coming to the game. I gotta say, one of the things I find most exciting is the new game modes that are coming, as right now some of the game modes can start to feel a bit repetitive after a while, so having more variety hopefully will make that feel a little less repetitive. Also, if you found this video to be at least a little bit helpful, if you guys could hit that like button so more people can see this video in the algorithm, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah guys, I've been Foamy, you guys have been awesome, and I'm out. Peace.